Hey everybody, it's Scott with Get Dangerous, back at you with another Civilization Sunday. In this episode, we start making our way through the medieval era, taking advantage of the golden age we triggered at the end of last episode, and start racking up some of those milestones. We circumnavigate the globe, find a few natural resources, and prepare to start banging on the drums of war. So, remember to like, subscribe, and Get Dangerous starts now. We have just changed ages, I believe. So we are currently in a golden age as we step into the medieval era. And let's see what Coupe and friends can do. And of course, it's somebody else's turn. All right. Oh, we have a bunch of new quests because we just started a new era. The world enters the medieval era. And we're still exploring. One of the goals that I always have is, because geez, I've been playing a different game, so I have my fingers in the wrong controls. Oh, I gotta circumnavigate the globe. Oh no, that's right. I was hiding from barbarians. See, this is what happens when it takes me a week between games. I forget. I'm trying to not die. Maybe I can get this guy to circumnavigate. We're so close. We just got to cross over here, and then we get a cool achievement. So anyway, going back. Yeah, there goes my scout. This is what happens when it takes me a week between games. Oh, we've entered the medieval era, so we get the World Congress. This is a really cool feature. Basically, it's an opportunity to win through diplomacy, or at least through corruption of votes. So you can see here that we have different amounts of diplomatic favor. So when you declare war on someone, you get grievances against them that you can use kind of to, or when someone declares war on you, you get grievances that you can use kind of to buy war on them. And then you can get diplomatic favor from different things that you do. So I've got 87 diplomatic favor. And these are basically points that I can spend in voting. So the two things up for voting are sovereignty and patronage. And we have a little bit of insight here that Amonatori and Tamar prefer that city-states of a certain type don't provide their unique bonus, which seems, so we would vote yes to that, and then we would choose what kind of city-state. No, I want city-states to give their bonus. I would like to, no, I would say I want to vote no on that. Oh, I already voted yes. Okay, well, then I will say I don't want religious city-state to give their bonus. And I'm just throwing in one vote. It doesn't cost me anything. But if I feel really strongly about something, like I can say earn double points towards great people of this class, and I'm going to say great admiral. And I'll say no points towards, we'll say great general, because I don't like warmongers. So I can choose. So I'm going to say double points towards great admiral, because that'll benefit me personally. And I'll drop 4 votes in there. So that basically means I'm going to win. And then I'll say plus 100% yield when you're sending to a, we'll say, oh no, what do I have? I have religious city-states, but I don't have any near me. So I'll say a cultural city-state. So it gets a bonus. So if this passes, which we'll find out in a few turns, then there'll be a bonus to anyone who's sending a trade route to a cultural city-state. And then if this passes here, then folks who are working, who have harbors, who are working on Great Admiral will get double points towards that. So they'll get their Great Admiral much faster. So we'll see how the votes went. Yeah, so I'm submitting 2 votes for outcome A that we get a bonus when sending trade routes to cultural city-states, and I'm submitting 4 votes spending my cultural capital here, my diplomatic favor, towards Great Admiral. So the proposal's been submitted, and we'll see what happens. Okay. So sovereignty passed, except instead of being a cultural city-state, scientific city-state. So if you have a trade route to a scientific city-state, you'll get plus 100% of their yield type. And then, see, then this is people working against me. So 14 votes. Look and see who voted down against. They rejected outcome A, and all these people voted against Great Admiral. So that makes me think that they're worried about me as a world power. And they should be worried about me as a world power, because at some point, I'm going to start causing trouble. Okay, so Hattusa is a scientific, and we just had that world resolution pass. So it's good for me to kind of invest in them a little bit, and it means that if I can get a trade route going to Hattusa, which they're all the way over here, so I'll have to figure that out. But if I can do that, then we'll be able to take advantage of that bonus. So yeah, I'll put well, I don't know, actually. What's nice is that when you get one in, you start getting a small yield just for having one. So like if I put one to Venice, I'll get plus 4 gold in the capital. So I kind of like that. Give me a little extra cash to play with. We're getting to the point where you can start spending money to buy units a little more easily. So that part's nice. Having money is good. So what's really funny is that this is Civ 6, and we're in late 2023, and they've just announced that they're working on Civilization 7. So that kind of prompted me to want to get back into Civ 6 and see it a little bit more before I ultimately will switch over to the new hotness of Civ 7 when that comes out. I've been playing Civilization off and on
an enormous and lofty
for a
column
while.
of flame
Ooh, natural
allowed
wonder.
the people in Holt to read as perfectly at night as if it had been day.
I am not going to try and pronounce this, but yay. So we discovered this natural wonder, which can give us a little boost. But it's a volcano that provides a culture and food bonus all around in the tiles around it, if you've got it. And then on eruption, it can give medium yields, but most likely it will damage buildings and districts. So they're saying have it in your territory, but don't build right next to it. So you can see I have these volcanoes here that when they erupted, they totally damaged everything around it, but there's also like this added fertility. So, that part was nice. It gave a little bonus. So like I've got, +2 food and +3 production here for the mine. And so there's a way that you can kind of take advantage of those yields, but you always have to be aware that it could just wipe you out. What I want to get eventually is a tunnel through to here, because I feel like Waka Wewa is a little isolated. So I need to get some more bodies in over here, get a route going through here, so we have a little better spread. But that is that. So yeah, anyway, I've been playing Civilization off and on for probably about 30 years. Wooden horses involved. And what I remember most about it early when I started playing was like I was in a computer graphics class when I was in middle school in the early 90s. And I remember that there was this group of kids that whenever we had kind of free time on the computers, They would get super excited, and they would go play Civilization. And I legitimately thought Civilization was one of those like fake games, like a homework game. Like we had, you know, Number Munchers and I mean everybody knows Oregon Trail, right? Which is, it can be a fun game, but it basically is, it's a homework game, right? It's infotainment or whatever. And I thought that was what Civilization was. Like in my mind, that's what it was. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, my spearman needs orders. Yeah, okay. I'll kill this dude and take your... Maybe that's my long lost builder. Oh my gosh, you guys. What if this is my builder from 40 turns ago who I lost? Why is my... I must have sent my spearman to go explore. I'm such a bad leader. Yeah, so anyway, I thought it was one of those like weird homework games because they were learning all this stuff about history and different cultures and stuff, and you know, I'm in my computer graphics class. I just want to make what at the time was cutting edge stick figure skateboarding videos and kung fu movies and stuff like that. And yeah, I was like, why are you guys so obsessed with this this game? Oh, here's another volcano eruption. Well, thankfully this is mostly not my territory. A mega colossal eruption. People flee in terror as pyroclastic flows lash the slopes of the volcano and jets of smoke pour into the sky. Okay, so natural disaster. So where was that? Let's find it. Why am I missing it? Oh, it happened right over here. Oh, this. The Metana volcano. I love that graphic. Oh, that is so cool. I never really look at this. When the map gets revealed and it changes, right, from this kind of sketch look to more realistic, like you can see here, these rocks, how they change. This side, you know, these coffee fields versus the ones that are in my territory. It's just a cool effect. I really love those little touches because, and it doesn't update, right? This is surprising that it updates, but stuff that's off your map doesn't update for you until you get there again. So you might come through here and see that there's a city here or whatever, and then you come back 20 turns later and it still looks the same, and then when you walk into that space you realize actually it is not a city anymore, it's been leveled or whatever. So I'm just gonna move away from these guys. I don't need to hang out with them. I just want to get, let me close this. Oh, do I have someone following me? Let me get, I can do it. I'm so close. There we go. Ken, you needed a thumbnail. Here we go. Maori Empire makes history. The Maori complete the world's first circumnavigation. We are explorers. I'm not gonna lie, the game, my inspiration to play as the Maori and as Kupe is solely due to watching the movie Moana. When that movie came out, I watched it, I loved it, and then I probably have the timing right, but I feel like a few months later, then, oh, the medieval era culture became with the discovery of naval tradition. That is right. So I feel like a few months after Moana came out, Kupe and the Maori were added in as a DLC, and I just jumped on it.
Has both a tradition and a future.
All right.
And we look.
So naval tradition. So this is where we can start taking advantage of getting those great admiral points. Although, what was that thing that said no great admiral points? Not world rankings. I don't remember where anything is. What is it? I don't remember where any of this stuff is. World Congress. Not city states. Oh, probably over here. Here we go. Climate, great people, great people. Does it show? Yeah, so cannot recruit. Great Admiral. Oh yeah, so Great Admiral points are stopped right now. So I'm not gonna change my civic to push more towards a Great Admiral. That won't help me. Okay, so there's a bunch of us in medieval era, and Monitory is behind. But I need to start getting these. So naval tradition I went for. And I think civil service is a good one. I don't care. Normally I go for the theology because it can be a fun early way to get stuff, but I don't really care. But civil service is nice because then you can get alliances. Feudalism is nice too because you get a little bonus there. But I think I'm going to go civil service and then I'll go feudalism. And then we'll do some military training. Divine right is not a bad spot to get into because then you get a monarchy. But I really like Merchant Republic. That's my big goal in the next little bit is to get Merchant Republic. What would it take me to get there? Mercenaries, medieval fairs. Oh, maybe I'll just go for Merchant Republic. Ditch all this other stuff. Humanism is really fun too. That's a fun turn of the game in the Renaissance era because then you get museums and archaeologists, which I really love. That's a fun part to get. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just skip theology for now. I don't need to worry about that. Oh, but I was gonna change my government. I'm looking at the wrong stuff, man. Governors, history, government with a big exclamation point. Okay, so I can change policies. So as much as I want to go for Great Admiral points, that won't help me now. But I will go for harbor adjacent bonuses. And let me see, 50% production towards settlers, because I do want to expand that out. I need some more stuff. Oh, but I have a little builder dude now, so I keep switching to WASD. I love how dying is a minor defeat. That shows you just how solid the Maori people are, that being obliterated in the ocean is a minor defeat. So I'm just not gonna go into the water. This dude just wants to stare me down. That's fine. So everyone's really happy with me. Now we have the World Congress timer going. I need to start. I need to get this dude to heal. But I'm a long way from home, so. Hate that sound. New tribe of barbarians. So I definitely, I'm not great at this game, but I really love it. It's very fun for me. What I like about it is that I can take my time and figure stuff out, and that I can, you know, slowly die as I make mistakes. But there's no like real, you know, you don't have to be like fast twitch and all that. And for a long time that was really important because I had, you know, an older, outdated computer. Oh, what? So, oh, I see what happened. I tried to, yeah, they built a thing here, so they took over. Well, that's no fun. I still wanna mark this. Mark. How do I mark you? Map pin. Here we go. Map tech. Add attack. And we'll put that there's a village there. Okay, so in theory I can come back and find that later. I never will, but in theory it's there. And I can have this builder build this little thing, fishing village on the whales, which will boost me out a little bit. So that'll be good. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I'm not really great at this game, but I love playing it. And the main reason that I really like this game is because I've always had kind of an older computer. Like, I think this is only my 4th computer ever. And it's finally one that's like cutting edge. But what's nice is that Civilization has always been available on the Mac. And as a Mac gamer, we have had a limited opportunity to play stuff. So it's been nice to always have something like this. And I'll say Spire has always done a great job of having ports quickly available. I've been able to enjoy a ton of games that have been ported to the Mac really quickly.
This lighthouse was the cynosure of all eyes.
Oh, my great lighthouse. So that gives me a bonus to all naval units. I love these animations so much. So cool. And now apparently we have a thriving metropolitan life. We must have hit a population bonus in our capital with a cute little baby. So this is it, man. You start hitting these bonuses to pull you up and keep that golden age going. So 10 more points and I will go. And that gave me a boost in give me a boost towards civil service. Yay. So that's cool. So finish the lighthouse. Okay, now it wants me to build all this stuff. So Theater Square is really cool. It gives you a culture bonus, but there's also a special building for the Maori, which is, I'm going to butcher it, the Marais. It's very cool. It gives you a bonus, and it's like a public place where your folks can hang out and party and tell stories and share their cultural history. So it's really nice that that's recognized in the game. Okay, so anyway, going back to what I was saying before. You know, as a Mac gamer, there's always been fewer options. You know, fewer viruses available to me, but also just fewer options to play. And I have really appreciated over the years that Aspire and Blizzard, until very recently, were big supporters of Mac gaming.
Yosemite Valley to me is
Ooh,
always
Yosemite
a sunrise,
Valley.
a glitter of green and golden wonder.
I have been to this world wonder.
Space.
Or this natural wonder. That is El Capitan. And it is more impressive than anything I've ever seen in person.
Exploration, we have discovered a natural wonder of the world.
Okay.
There is no doubt that it could provide a great benefit to the one who settles the land surrounding it.
I'm sure it's providing a great benefit to Batumi in Georgia. Yosemite Valley. Okay, so we are gonna send our little dude here. So yeah, Aspire's always been really great about having Mac games available. And I've really enjoyed having Civilization. So I played Civ 1 a little bit when I was in middle school. And then At the time, I was in middle school. I had like an Amiga, so Mac was the only computer that I used, and it was at school, so it was really limited. But I had an Amiga at home, and I think the next Civ that I played was like Civ 4. So I don't know what happened with Civ 2. Oh, maybe I played Civ 2. Now that I think about it, I think I played Civ 2. But Civ 4 was the one that I really got back into, and probably that's one that I bought with my own money, and really started playing. And so Civ 4 I really loved, and then Civ 5. Civ 5 was a lot of people's favorite. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what unique mechanics made people love Civ 5 so much. I think it was culture bombs. That was something that people really liked. Being able to win through culture. Man. It is my time. Look at all this. We got Golden Age. And then we discovered Asia Falage du Joku. And then we discovered the rest of the world that was around. We got naval tradition. We built a lighthouse. You think we'd build a lighthouse first. We boosted our city up. We discovered Yosemite Valley. And then now we've got the harbor of Opango.
Create with the heart. Build
And we
with
have
the mind.
construction. So now we can build a Toa, which is our swordsman. What's cool is that they are so awesome in their like war cries and everything that they kind of dishearten enemies who are against them. So any adjacent enemy gets a -5 to their combat strength, and they can build the unique paw improvement. So that's cool. I don't think that is in the evolution tree, but oh man, look, see what are the barbarians doing? They are not gonna like try and take over my city, right? They have like a battering ram going and everything. That's too much, you guys. I will say somebody needs to take Georgia down, and I don't know if it's me. Okay, Opango, you've got your harbor. Let's get a trader. Yeah, that's good. And get that Marais going. So that is... Where is that? Marais. So it's the unique building of the Maori. You get a bonus to culture and faith to all of the city's tiles that have a passable feature or natural wonder. And then after flight is researched, you get a bonus to tourism. And it has no maintenance, which is just really cool. So they're really these awesome little buildings here. So it's good if you are near something like Yosemite Valley, which is a natural wonder. You can get, some cool bonuses there, but still very cool to have. What am I building here? Oh, I'm building Theater Square here. Yeah, so I'm doubling down on the culture. All right. So now I gotta go back to tech. And I feel like we are behind in technology. No, where are we? Oh my gosh, we're in the classical era of technology. So we gotta cross over into the medieval era. I'm gonna say, where should we go? What gives us a cool bonus? Because we just have all of this. This is where I like being able to click one thing and have it just like queue up a bunch of others. So let's go these because they are boosted. So we'll get in 10 turns, we'll get both of these done. Which will be nice, and then we can look at, you know, apprenticeship and machinery. Machinery is just, it doesn't, I mean, it goes all the way to printing, but apprenticeship leads to banking. You know, we'll get that done, but then that lets us get stirrups and all that, so. But military tactics, we're gonna have to start taking care of Georgia. The Georgia problem. So, maybe Civilization. I mean, it's a real game, but you still can learn a ton. It's fun. You know, having a kid in middle school who's doing world history and all that, the stuff that they're talking about is just, it's hilarious to me because I'm like, oh, I know about that. Oh, why do you know about that? From Civilization. Yay, boost that out a little. That's cool. How many? Oh, are they done? Oh, well, that was the end of my builder. Well, that's cool. And my sister-in-law was in Turkey. Turkey is spelled differently now. And was visiting there and going, you know, looking at all these amazing things. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know about that. Oh yeah, how do you know that? Civilization. You know, it's got a lot of world wonders there. Is this the meth volcano? Okay, so one tile gets fertilized at the meth volcano. We're just gonna... Battering rams have to be manned, don't they? Or like supported? Can we just take their battering ram? That dude doesn't look like a barbarian. He's got like nicely tooled equipment. Greece has knights that are whipping through. Just leave me my village. Man, imagine being so hateful that you're driving down the coast in your boat and you see some guy out walking his cats and you just start firing arrows at them. I feel bad for you. Can a man walk his cats along the coast in peace? Okay, who got... Oh, you got promoted! The least you can do with his poor cat children. Oh, I don't want to fight them. Oh, that's right, they cleared this barbarian outpost. Oh, well, now I'm in their land. Greece is a good ally to have. We're neighbors over here. Right? Could trade with them, maybe. Okay, village, go, go. 20 faith. Alright. But which faith? That's the question. Is there any more religions available? No, all the religions have already been recruited. Well, then I guess I just need to pick a religion. I got Hinduism from the great Hindu tradition of Greece. And I've got Eastern Orthodoxy from Georgia. Opango is following the god of the sea. Maybe I need to pick a religion. Get in line. Okay, you're all healed up. Can I buy? I already have boats here. Oh, Pinko's looking nice. I'm building a trader, so that's good. I like this guy kind of just as a security force. Are there more barbarians? Oh, over here. You hear the singing of my people? They're so happy. And now they're... Yahweh. Alright, military tactics. We can't be the first ones discovering this, right?
Strategy requires thought. Tactics require observation.
I mean, when we get a bonus for that, that always makes me curious. Like, why are we getting a bonus for that? Ooh, Confucianism? Man, I haven't seen Confucianism in this game in a long time. That's great. We have this big unexplored area here. That's gotta be... This is Carthage, so I'm sure they expand in this area. Carthage is usually very seafaring. They've got a bireme inside this little inner sea thing, so they get to rule that, I guess. It's like how it wanted to pop a ship into here. No need. Okay, who needs... Yeah, let's just do some more exploring. Man, Georgia has expanded out a lot. See, that's my worry, is that there's very limited land here, and then I'm going to have to take some land by force, which I'm okay with. Just switching into war mode, it takes so many resources. And it's usually good to have allies to help you. Like, I want to take out Georgia because this is all really great land for me. A nice coastline and everything. Maybe I can put something in the coast over here. If I get a settler. Do I have any settlers brewing? I don't think I do. Oh, after I get the theater square, I can maybe. So I'll send someone up here. I know that there were at least barbarians up here that took out my guy. Man, Tamar's going full religious, which is fine. It's a valid tactic. There we go. Hey, maybe we could buy some troops. Right. So we seem to be making a good amount of money. But yeah, not a bad idea to... Ooh, catapult. Catapults are really, really good for siege warfare. So... maybe... What's their capital? It's Tbilisi, right? So... maybe we can... they only have a 40... Yeah, maybe we build a catapult and we purchase one Toa, which can do a lot. There we go. Look at that face. I love it. Who but the Maori could create the Toa, and who can possibly resist it? Yeah, that's a big milestone. The Toa dude here. He's fierce. River flooding prevented? Oh, cool. Oh, I'm almost out of the Dark Ages now, just from investing properly. What are my bonuses? Okay, we got all these Golden Age people. Okay, so each of my citizens exerts loyalty, blah, blah, blah. Eureka's provide an extra 10% of technology cost, and harbor Gives me science as well. Oh, well, that's good. Man, this volcano is very active. But this is the kind of activity that you like to have because you can... I'm pointing with my fingers. They don't have any districts or anything right next to it. And it's just popping out little fertilized tiles. So that's not bad at all to have. You need a little natural volcanic activity. Oh, they just move with such grace. I love them. Okay, I have a trader who can go a very long way, apparently. So what are my trade routes? Always good. You can just like, they're like, send a trade route, send a trade route. So Rapa Nui. The problem with that going through there is if I go to war, they're gonna steal my trader. But I like the culture bonus. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of potential for gold there. Hong Kong too is gonna go through the same thing. I can go to all these places. I can trade to myself and get food. So one of the features I do miss from previous versions of Civ was where you could send a trader. Basically, you could load a trader up with supplies to rush building a wonder. So if you were building like the Colossus of Rhodes, which is like a really early wonder, you could load up traders and send them and really get that nice bonus there, and you could kind of rush through some buildings. So why can't I go, like, why can't I trade with Cobble? Oh wait, because my trader is from Opango. I can move my trader. I like to trade with Hattusa. That must be deep ocean here. That's why I can't go through. I don't know. But I can go through here. Well, I think what I'm going to do is if I trade with myself, that gives me a little bonus there, which keeps my trade route safe and also will help me produce stuff a little faster. So I can do that in the interim while I'm kind of gearing up. I think I want to take out... Oh, they've got an encampment here. See, the problem is that we're friendly. We're a declared friend, so attacking them would not look good for me. But I still have an old grudge from before, so they're gonna have to deal with it. Alright, Pango got a trader. Terracotta Army, that is such a fun one. I don't have any encampments or anything, but okay. I just like having ancient walls. Wait, what bonus do I have here? How do I have a bonus to defense? That's cool. We can put a settler here, even though it's like a wasteland there. I can do... Well, I have a harbor, right? I have a legendary harbor, so I can do a quadrium. Problem is, stuff takes so long. Like, gearing up for war takes so long. Oh, you're shooting at my cats again. Oh. Thank you, Nubia. I have always liked... Now, I'm assuming they're using the correct language. But I have always liked that in later ones where they had the voice acting, that they used the language that would be spoken. And like I said, I don't know that for a fact, so it could be that they're using like a modern variant of the language. We're gonna get that whole like troops are amassing on your border. Oh, my friendship with Pericles has run its course. Well, let's still be friends. But we need to start laying the groundwork with Tamar to... Let's see, it'll generate grievances. To make a deal. Why does she have so much diplomatic favor? Give me money. See, they're gonna pay me. I'm gonna give them coffee and... Oh, they're in a bad... Ooh.
Nice.
So they have a bad mood. So what I need to do is like shore up my relationships with these other folks. And then convince the world to turn against Tamar. I don't want a surprise war with anybody, but I'll say they can move freely through my land. Who else? Oh, I missed Congo. Yeah. Who needs immigration policy? We've got open borders for everybody. Okay, completed a harbor here, so there goes a little more cash to my coffers. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So, and they want settler? Alright, you can build a settler. That was a useful turn. There's like a holy war happening here. Hinduism and Eastern Orthodoxy. That would be an interesting twist on world
Him
history.
that overcometh, will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out.
We figured out the
People's
technique of
discovery
buttressing.
means we can regulate the flow
Yeah.
of rivers, even in a severe flood. You now have the ability to construct the dam district.
It's not really an issue we have to worry about. Ooh, I can get amber. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna team up on you. Pew pew. Yes. My scout is scouting. Ooh, send envoy. Okay, who do I want? Kabul is my friend. Ooh, they're gonna get their catapult finally. Oh, we get double. Why do I get two? Maybe I had one this whole time and I didn't know. But I want to become their suzerain. And then maybe they'll support me in battle. This poor Byrim is just going back and forth. But you know, it's cool if they send troops across, then at least they have, you know, they have some protection there. Man, I only have one trade route. I need to open that up. I need to upgrade my archers. But for now, I will just... Oh, I could pillage the road. God, what a mess of roads this is. Nope, I will just put you here. Oh, did I want to go for Poti? Potty? Wait, is there are these different galleys? They're rotating through the military here. A trader unit. Well, that's fun. Let's go to Rapa Nui. So now we have a little extra envoy at Rapa Nui. So we have 3. So now we get a bonus to culture in our marae, our amphitheater building. That's cool. What quests do they have? Engineer, that's going to take a while. Holy Site, trade route for Hong Kong. Inspiration for military training. Trade route. Oh, I should have sent a trade route there. Training catapult. Trade route. Everybody wants to trade with me. Because I'm awesome. Okay. Is this so weird that there's this whole battle going on that has nothing to do with me, really? But it does. Absolutely. What? All my friendships expired? Okay. I want to be friends with Dido. And I want to be friends with everybody except Tamar. So I can denounce them, which I'll start doing that. You can formally state your unhappiness with them. Well, yes, that's okay. So now they have some grievances against me. So then later, if I want to do a war, like a formal war, I can do that in 5 turns. I probably won't be ready for war in 5 turns, but it gives me the opportunity. Oh man, they have another settler. They like to expand. Okay, I see what's going on. So unfortunately, we can't generate Great Admiral points during this time. So my Navy, even though they're doing well and they're individually getting promoted, it's not pushing me towards a Great Admiral. So we will just fortify here. We'll get a catapult next turn, which is exciting. But they've got horsemen. I don't know. Catapults just do such quick work of walls. What is this? What's a guru? Oh, guru.
Siege unit. This will surely be useful if we choose to engage in a city attack.
It will. So I need to get... This is the problem. Like, it takes this... It's gonna take this pikeman like 10 turns just to get up here. But I have a siege unit. And so that means Kabul, I got a little bonus dude there. I'm just gonna frustrate. Who wants... How many points do I need? Oh, I saw a ton before. No one's getting a promotion off of that, but they'll get a few points. There comes a point where you don't get that many points anymore from killing barbarians. You just get like 1 each. So that's all right. Okay. Catapult is built. I love the quadroom for siege, like on a coastal like this, where I can have quadroom on either side, and they can take it pretty quickly, and they're hard to fight back against. So having a catapult here to launch in, and then like a quadroom here and a quadroom here can make quick work there. Ooh, Temple of Artemis. Yeah, so why don't we do that? We'll do another quadrine. And then my swordsman will be attacking from here. But I can... No, that really doesn't help. Okay, we don't need to do like an amphibious attack. Though those are fun. I got another builder going. Who knows if we'll be able to pull this off. But we're on the eve of war. So if I cross that threshold, war is declared. Instead, I'll just kind of move my pieces into place. And, you know, the goal will be to take this one city. And then I'll be able to kind of like squeeze this and push this way. So it just denies them the coast because they don't have any other coastal here. And that's really what I'm after, is coastal supremacy. Don't let them have any beach time. I'm just gonna put the catapult right there. I don't know if I can attack a city with galley. I should know that. If I'm claiming that the naval stuff is my favorite, I should remember if I can attack a city, because it would be nice to be able to just slip right into there. Okay. They're quadroom in one turn. It's all kind of coming together. What I should do is put someone in the capital. Alright, so... Ooh, World Congress is in 5 sessions. I have a decent amount of money. Can I hire anybody? So 965, that is a lot. Well, they are my allies, so they will declare war. Who else? I think they're really it. Yeah, Rapa Nui is not militaristic. Oh, but so they probably what will happen is Kabul will fight. You know, the city-states will fight each other. So they're not really in that. But can I make anyone my friend enough? Like, my alliance? I don't think we can make alliances yet. Okay, so in one turn I'll have a quadrime. Then I have a reinforcement quadrime we'll play. And we're gonna go after Zugdidi.
We have uncovered a way to increase our farming output.
Oh,
To tap into
cool.
this potential, I suggest we try to maintain.
With the advance of feudalism,
Feudalism.
came the growth of iron armor.
Yay, perfect time to change the armor. So melee, anti-cavalry, no. We want we're switching to war mode. I don't need to fight barbarians as much. But this will increase my output of Toa if I want to go that route. Or we can stick with the ships. I think I'll go feudal contract. And it's a new policy. Oh, they got a great general, El Cid. Nice. El Cid's legit. Alright. We are... Where's my... Yeah, here we go. Here's my next quadrime. So now we got Toa in 5 turns. Archers in 3 turns. Archers are so good. So we'll do another Toa there. We will have the quadrime on alert. I wish my galley could heal. I really should have my galley go heal up. Gain support in from the south. And I think we're going to call it there. We are on the brink of war. We are a couple of turns away from the next World Congress. And next session, we will take on Georgia with a little surprise attack. I think it's been enough time. Let me just double check. Conformal war. 1 turn. Okay, so next turn, we will formally declare war on Georgia. All right, thank you everybody. This has been Scott with Get Dangerous Games. Check out our website, getdangerous.net, and check us out on Twitch. Decode will have more games for you to check out whenever you get the chance, and stay tuned for the next Civilization Sunday. Let's see how long we can keep this series going. All right, take care.